What is this?
It's a sight many beachgoers have never seen.
It's a Pokemon!
Oh. It's actually known as a blue dragon, and you should not catch them all. Though the bright blue and silver sea slugs may look like fun.
This is what they look like.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
If you were to see one of these on the beach, what would you do?
I tried to pick it up. I would have touched it.
It is cool looking, but I have heard that they're really dangerous.
She's right. As spring breakers flock to beaches, researchers are warning that wherever there's warm water, these tiny creatures are likely around, and they can pack a very mean sting.
It would be 3 to 5 times what a man-o-war sting would be.
Jace Tunnell is a marine biologist who has spent years combing the beaches in Texas.
And this is what the blue dragon feeds on.
Right, exactly.
Blue dragons feed on toxins from the Portuguese man-o-war and other jellyfish-like organisms. Toxins that the blue dragon will release if threatened or agitated.
You will know immediately if you are stung by a blue dragon. It will be intense pain. It will feel like somebody has needles that they're scraping across your skin.
Bad reactions can cause vomiting and disorientation, prompting a trip to the ER. If you're stung, experts say do pour vinegar or warm water on the site, but don't get in the ocean or rub it with sand. And those blue dragons don't have to ruin your day at the beach either, if you follow one simple rule.
Leave it alone. They should take photos of it, but do not touch it.
And that's, of course, something to keep in mind if you're bringing young kids to the beach. Experts say to just chat with them before you get to the beach and let them know to talk with an adult before they touch anything that looks unfamiliar. Also, keep an eye out for your pets.
Heaviest strikes on heavy water.
Admire them, take pictures, take videos. Just resist the urge to touch them.
Look, don't touch.
All right, Priscilla.
The Texas thing?
Do you have an urge to touch that thing? I don't. I have an urge to run.
I would grab it immediately.
What?
I wouldn't even go in the water.
No?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You don't really like oceans, though.
Says who?
I thought you said you don't like...
She does like an ocean.
I thought you didn't like the strange things in the oceans.
Well, yeah, they creep me out, but I can bathe in the edge.
You don't like air, do you?
You guys have a whole third hour to argue over that.
I know.
It is time now for the highs and lows of the week. Our first high goes to one father's unforgettable drive to get to his daughter's wedding on time after Hurricane Helene devastated parts of the southeast. The day after the storm, David Jones set out from his home in South Carolina to head to Johnson City, Tennessee for his daughter Elizabeth's wedding. But all those downed trees and destroyed bridges made it super hard, and state troopers told Jones there's no way he was driving there. Good thing for Jones, he's a 2-time marathon runner, so he ditched his car and decided to make the journey on foot instead.
Police tried to talk me out of it, state troopers, people clearing the roads. I told them all. My daughter's walking down the aisle at 11 this morning, and I'm going to be the one walking her down.
Jones trekked through 17 miles of mud and debris. You saw it's dark. He had only his phone flashlight to light the way, even picking up a reflector. Look at that off the side of a road to help passing cars see him. Eventually, he was able to hitch a few rides to get him the remaining 10 miles to the wedding venue. Incredibly, he made it to the church with 3.5 hours to spare, surprising his daughter, who had no idea the journey her dad had just been on. And he did what he came to do, walking his daughter down the aisle. Just amazing. Our first low goes to that annoying moment when you get totally upstaged at a big event. Let me take you back to the 2024 Trailway Trek Half Marathon in Newfoundland. It was a beautiful day for a race, and then things took an unexpected turn. Look at this. Joshua, a 10-year-old goat who lives at a pumpkin patch along the race route. When he saw all those runners coming by, he just had to get in on the action. He broke free of his collar and joined the 255 other racers going through town.
Some said he kept up the pace, and at one point in time, he seemed like he got a little tired, so they slowed down, a group of runners around him, so just to give him a break. And anyway, then he... as soon as some runners passed him, he took off running again, so they picked up the pace and joined him again.
A pace setter. Joshua's owners only learned he'd broken out once pictures of him started popping up online. They eventually tracked him down and took him to the finish line where, hey, he got his very own medal. Look at that. And posed for pictures with dozens of runners. Clearly, you know we have to make this joke the GOAT of the race. We're contractually obligated to say it. Our next high goes to the hyped crew on the Jennifer Hudson show, going viral for their celebrity guest greetings. Watch.
Angela Bassett! Angela Bassett! Hey! Angela Bassett! Angela Bassett! Hey! Angela Bassett! Angela Bassett! Hey!
Looking good, Angela Bassett, Academy Award nominee. Feeling it, the team chanting her name as she's heading to the set for her interview. And the crew gets creative, too.
Stefani! S-T-E-F-A-N-I is Stefani! S-T-E-F-A-N-I is Gwen!
So she loves it so much, Gwen Stefani, the personalized spin on Holla Back Girl, that she turned around, she went back up the hype tunnel for more. And in case you're wondering, oh yes, of course, Jennifer Hudson gets the same celebration from her team as well, as does Willie from the Sunday Today crew every Sunday morning. It's really incredible to watch. Our final low goes to a gaggle of geese in southwest Wisconsin who fell victim to the old pretending to faint prank. Look at that. That's Bruce, Kiwi, Petunia, Mango, Jackie. They're all very concerned after their dad, Andy Peterson, hit the ground. They're honking. They're stressed. They're honking. They're stressed. Until Andy gets up and walks off like nothing happened. All was well. Until Andy pulled off the prank one more time with his faithful geese racing to his side once again. Find somebody who loves you as much as those geese love Andy, and you will be just fine.